What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Benji here, and I'm bringing you yet another video here helping you guys out, or you sort of lower level players. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit off today. I'm actually quite sick, which is really painful. So yeah, I hope you forgive me. I'm battling through the pain. Gonna give you guys this replay, because I haven't uploaded a video for a while. Actually falling behind on some of my emails as well, so I thought, you know what? Throw this video out there, see how it go. So if you're wondering why I haven't been replied to yet, or it was late, then yeah, that's because I'm sick, so sorry. Anyway, so this game is Zeion here versus Cute. There's a lot of chat here, apparently it's like a tournament game or something. It's like a nice observer sitting in the game that's like, yeah, I'm just going to type all game. These guys aren't trying to play the game, they just have to type to me. Yeah, no, just careful guys, if you're observing, just be a bit good mannered and just watch the game. Unless, of course, it isn't a tournament, in which case, sorry. So I'm going to be watching this from Zeon's point of view because he has sent the replay in. So Cute, sorry, but yeah, this is going to be Terran point of view for this one. So work on what he can improve on and how he can win this game. Obviously, he has lost this game because, yeah, oh my god, spoilers. But there you go. So let's fast forward a bit because let's face it, a 30-minute video on the openings is not a big deal. So he's going sort of like a 2 racks here, fairly late 2 racks, kind of like the second one could be a bit faster, can put more pressure on. I mean, that's fine. We're basically going to be focusing on how to attack as Terran. I'm going to put it that way. I've kind of watched half this video and I can kind of see where he's going wrong. Then half's going to be like, oh, he did something completely different, but now we'll see how he goes. So he's getting 3 racks up, he's going for a stim, kills the Overlord and is like, yeah, okay. So I want to point out as well, I won't pause actually, I'll just put it on a lot faster. But when you're attacking, like, are you just waiting till you have a bunch of units? Like, you have stim that's about a third done, are you going to go out with that? I mean, you're going to wait for stim. That's the thing, there's different timings you can go for. As Terran, I would suggest going with like the first 3 or 5 Marines and trying to put pressure on. Like, seriously go in, and when you see all the eggs start building units from the Zerg, so when you see all these lava turn to eggs, it's like, oh my god, Zerglings, pull back, save those Marines. Next one's with stim, going with stim, because when you have stim, they generally don't have baneling speed, and you can just out-micro him. So he's going to move forward with this. This is actually not a bad attack. Slow down a bit. There we go, faster. So he's going to move in here. Still, he's just got pure link, and you got a lot of Marines there. No stim yet, so I mean that's something you could improve on. There you go. Wait, if you waited a little bit, you could have had stim. You would have taken less damage here. I mean, it sounds counterproductive. If you take damage, but you actually kills stuff a lot faster. Killing off both queens. This is massive. Look at that. Beautiful. Kills queens. Kills all the lings. Get an overlord as well. Oh my god, that's beautiful. More lings coming forward here. It's just like, yeah, I'll kill him too. So it's fine, I've got Marines. Just kill him. There you go. Beautiful. So he's doing good pressure here. He's forcing out a lot of lings, like 22 lings building right now, despite only having 5 half-dead Marines. So, bit overkill there for the Cute. That's okay. That's forcing him to not make drones. In drone count right now, he's on 23. Could be on 30 or 40. So, that's good. That was a great first attack. So now it looks like he's going to go for some siege tanks, that kind of stuff. Let's fast forward to that attack, because let's face it, this kind of macro stuff. So I pointed out as well, at about 9 minutes, if you haven't started building your command center as Terran, you really need to start doing damage. You need to expand. You need to be on 2 and 3 base. As Terran against Zerg, you can't sit on 1 base forever. Basically the problem is if you shut down this attack, yeah, you're in trouble. By the way, this tank should have come along. 2 tanks is infinitely stronger than 1. Okay? Okay, let's go through this attack. Alright, slow down. Okay, bang. All of a sudden, you see creep. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you've got creep out this far this early? What you need to do is siege up on the edge of creep. Don't push forward onto creep. It's crazy. It's stupid. It's suicidal. Siege up. Kill the tumors off. I mean, if I look from Zeon's point of view, you can kind of see, like, circles. So you can kind of scan the middle and get those tumors. That's fine. So you try and do that. Kill the creep off early. Basically what he's going to do here is overextend himself. So basically he's just moving forward. It's like, oh, I'm not going to siege up anywhere. Alright, stop here. Right here. He should have already been sieged up. There are banelings coming to flank. There are lings from the front. He's going to get trapped in this little choke point here. He's going to get killed off. This is where 2 tanks is good. You can have 1 tank here and 1 tank here. So they leapfrog on forward. 1 tank, you can't do that. As you can see, let's watch the fight. Lings coming from the front. They kind of hold the units there a little bit. Oh, look, banelings coming forward. Oh, yeah, yuck, he just get destroyed. And I love his kiting. Like, he's trying to kite Marines, and you know, banelings can't connect. That's good, but the tank is what kills the banelings, and your tank's about to die, bro. So you need 2 tanks. You need to have them set up so they have to come to you, but you also need to be threatening with it. Like, if you're sitting down sort of down here with tanks, you kill this creep tumor, it's not threatening. So you just slowly push forward, kill the creep off, get there eventually. Alright, so as you can see, baneling speed finishes on creep. I'm sorry, but banelings just kill Marines on creep. Don't matter who you are, Couldn't let creep off. Very important. Banelings off creep kind of get kited by Marines. On creep, Marines die. So just a bit of a pointer for you guys there. So, yep, Link's coming forward here. He's trying to counterattack. Not a very great idea, to be honest with you. In fact, terrible idea. Probably one of the worst ideas I've seen. Never try it. As Zerg, yeah, have a look, but don't lose that many links. That's suicide. Alright, so we're talking about, yeah, more chatting. Alright, let's watch for the next attack. That's what we're waiting for. He's expanding now. It is 12 minutes, so it's quite late. Remember, on 2 base, you can build twice as much stuff. Let's get that in mind. Twice as much stuff you can build on 2 base. Alright. Next attack, here we go. So this is the one I'm talking about. This is a good one. Let's go. Alright. In this position here. Alright, so it's basically like, okay, last time I extended myself a bit far forward. Gonna siege up here. This is a great position. Alright? You're in, okay, stop. Now you got these 3 tanks set up, that's good. Now your Marines are moving forward. So what you should do is bring this tank down the bottom of the ramp. So you have staggered tanks. Keep rallying units in as well. Like, you've got all these Marines here. Obviously there is a changeling there as well. But why not rally these Marines forward? Why not get more than 1 racks for starters as well? Like, he's got 2 racks on 2 base. In fact, where is SCVs? Oh, I see. So he's moved. Okay, so he's basically. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Oh, that's bad. Didn't even spot that. Anyway, so he's moving down the ramp here. He's going to be like, oh, 3rd base. Oh, what up? And Link's going to, oh, I can take this out. And then boom, yeah, no. Just, yeah. So he cancels that. That's good. Okay, right now it's Terran. You've cancelled their 2nd base. Oh, their 3rd base, sorry. They're on 2 base. You know that because you have spotted this. I assume you've spotted this. And yeah, so you're great. They're on 2 base. That's cool. You can slowly push forward, or you can pull back. Either is correct. You want to deny that 3rd base. So unpause and we'll see what he does. Oh my god, I'm just going to follow him in here. Stop. Okay, first of all, if Banelings come at you here now, what's killing him? Nothing. Your tanks are 3 screens over back here waiting. Move the tanks forward. Move the Marines back. Keep everything together so they work in conjunction with each other. Separately, they're useless. And as you can see, yeah, he's going to do a bit of damage. You got a Queen. That's a bit lucky. That's very lucky, to be honest with you. But, I mean, yeah, more Marines coming out. He's got no support at all. Just loses these units for absolutely no reason at all. Terrible. By the way, Xenion here, I'm just looking at his income tab. He's got 36. I mean, he's on 1 base, technically. He's mining from this one. He's not mining from this one. That's terrible. Terran, against Zerg, 2 or 3 base. Okay, 1 base is horrible. You'll never keep up with Zerg macro, and that's where you start falling behind. Okay, so these tanks here are like, oh, we're useless, so they're going to pull back. That's fine. And all of a sudden, Zerg, look at this, he's got good creep spread. If you cut this creep spread off earlier, it would be like here, okay? That early push, it could stop this creep spread. Instead, it's coming down to his 3rd. That's terrible. He's going to have to scan here. It's going to require like 3 or 4 scans now to get rid of the creep, whereas it would only require 1 or 2 early on. Anyway, we're talking about APM. APM is completely useless. Ignore it, guys. It has absolutely no effect at all. Actually, I was actually talking to a guy last night, and basically we were talking about APM. He's like, oh yeah, I like to get my APM up. I've been practicing improving it. And I was saying, just ignore it. If you need to rally a building somewhere, you do 1 click. Make it 1 APM to rally that building instead of going, oh my god, click, and having like 5, 6 spams. And I was basically just saying, look, I talked in his ear, I told him what he should be doing, and him just knowing what to do, what to build, improved his APM by about 20. So it's just about knowing what to do and not actually clicking fast. Clicking fast is useless, FYI. Complete side note. But yeah, Terran right now needs to have 3 bases up. He needs to have this base already alive. He doesn't. Oh, yeah, whatever. Link's coming forward, that's fine. So, yeah, Marines forward, so meters are out as well. I mean, this is just right now, he is just getting out macro. He does not have enough money, enough income to support more than 2 racks. At this point in the game, Terrans that I play against have 6 racks, 4 of them with reactors, or even 5 with reactors. Okay? They are building like 10, 15 Marines at a time. This army that is here and pushing, they would build in about 20 seconds. Okay? That is what you need at this point in the game. You need to have 4 times as many Marines as this, and that is because you have 2 base income, or 3 base income, and not 1 base income. That is key. Taking those bases. Putting pressure on as well is great, and you might think, oh, but if I put pressure on, I can't expand. No, you can. In fact, putting pressure on, expanding, leads to more pressure. That's great. Early on, he did a great push. He did some damage, but he did not expand behind it. Instead, he went for a second attack, which did nothing at all. It's like he expected that second attack to win the game. No, that's poor micro. That's just you not stimming and running away. You got the tanks back here to deal with those banelings. If you see banelings, run and let your tanks kill them. Don't try and kill them with marines. Alright? Anyway, Muta's here. That's fine. He's got turrets up. Yes, he'll be pretty safe. That's okay. So, still, no third base. He's rallying units in, but this is not, for this point in the game, for 15 minutes in the game, this is not very many units, sorry. If I can speak English, wow. I mean, Zerg is really behind. Was behind, sorry. He hasn't got this base here. He's floating a lot of minerals. He hasn't got that many units, which makes you think, oh, my army's fine because his army is small. But as you start going up the ranks and start playing with better players, I mean, look, Lings are killing your army, for goodness sake. That should never happen at this point in the game, ever. You should have enough Marines to milk those Lings before they get to you. He's going to push forward here, and you know what? He's even going to do a little bit of damage. And that's simply because his opponent did not play up at a level which I would expect to play it to. That's fine. So just keep in mind, you need to have those production facilities out, you need to have that income. And imagine if you had 20 Marines here, he'd win. Simple. Instead, he's only got a few. He's able to just build some Lings. In fact, his siege tanks are targeting the hatchery instead of killing the units, which are killing him. And you see the Muta's coming back as well, cleaning up the tanks as well. So this attack is dealt with. Okay, so this attack's dead. Well, should there's a dropship? There we go. So look where he is right now. Let's pause the game. Income-wise, income tank, 41 harvesters on one base. He's getting a lot less income than the Zerg player. Alright? He's got this income. He's building up all these barracks. He's floating money. He needs to have all this money being built into. In fact, he's building more barracks. This is the kind of stuff that you need to have at the 8-minute mark, not at the 18-minute mark. So, I mean, it's looking very. This is normal for me. I see this all the time in TvZ, but it happened 10 minutes ago, not now. I might sound harsh, but I'm just trying to drive my point home. This is purely to help you, Zeion, if you're watching this. So the Zerg now is starting to expand. He's starting to exploit. He's taking his 3rd and 4th base. He should be droning a lot more, though, really. I mean, he's got 20 more drones he can get. This base here can transfer some of those drones out. It's not going to that, though. But Terran right now, I mean, oh, Overseer running past. That's okay, whatever. It's actually quite loud in my ears. I hope it's not loud in yours, guys. But, yeah, look, this army here. I mean, why attack now? What is this attack doing? I don't know. Let's fast forward a bit. Don't want to see the whole game. It is a 30-minute game. So he's attacking now with what? Let's actually have a look here. How many Marines has he got here? He has 8, 10, 11 Marines, a tank, and a Marauder. 11 Marines, a tank, and a Marauder against that. That's actually not that big at this point in the game. Yet, it's still absolutely, like, the Lings itself crushing. I mean, now he's starting to do it correctly. He's sieging up. This second tank needs to be sieged up here, right? And then you need to jump forward this siege tank to here. Keep the Marines around here. Here comes a nice flank. And look, doesn't matter. He's got so many, like he's actually set that up correctly. He just didn't have enough units. He's getting out micro here. Yep, Muta's taking out Marines. It should never happen in a game, to be honest with you. But here it is, happening. Whatever. And here comes a counter-attack here. This should win the game. Where are the Banelings, actually? Oh, the Banelings are actually in here to win the game with this. Yep, anyway, let's fast forward a little bit. Oh my god, Banelings coming through. We might actually win the game with here. I can actually see the time. And coming and killing supply. This is just micro. This is just you not having enough units. And this is GG at this point in the game. There's no way Zeion can come back from this. And yes, I mean, he's trying to get. Okay, right now, look. Command center is trying to be built. It is 21 minutes into the game. You should be on 4 base at this point in the game, to be honest with you. Like, your natural should be starting to get mined out. As you can see, it is. So, you should be on, like, 2 mining bases at all time, looking to try and take a 3rd. You can pressure and expand at the same time as Terran against Zerg, because Zerg are very passive. There's the GG. And then, Zeon's like, well, how does Zerg get so much? I mean, I did so good. I did some early pressure. Oh my god. Oh my god, how is Zerg that good? And they're like, oh my god, there's no way you're gold. No, he's serious. This is a silver level play. Not even gold. This is not very strong Terran play. This is him building a bunch of units on one base. Actually, this replay just goes on and on as they kill stuff until they got times 2 and I talk a bit about this. But yeah, like, as Zerg, that first push was great. Okay? That first push did damage, so what do? Expand, okay? Get that second base down and start populating it. Have 2 base income. Go up to 6 racks, and then attack with that second attack. It might be slightly later, but it will do more damage. Because you have more stuff coming in. As Terran, like, if you kill all these Banelings, and you have sort of stuff left over, you pretty much won the game. You just keep rallying units in, and he'll never be able to keep up with you, because Banelings take so long to build. Okay? Not that they're cheap, it takes so long to build, that's the key. But yes, as you can see here, he's not leaving the game, he's just having a chat, obviously friends. But yeah, this is just way overboard. It's just Zeion, macro up, get the units going, but also engage correctly. I talked about keeping your units near your tanks, leapfrog your tanks, take it slow if you need to, kill creep. Killing creep is 150% worth a scan. You need to be scanning and killing that creep off, otherwise the units will so quickly on it. Yeah, hopefully that helps you out, guys. As you watch this base just completely get decimated here. This is always disgusting to watch. It's got like 4 buildings left. But yeah, hope this helps you guys. If it doesn't, well, I'm sorry. It's just kind of, I'm winging this one. I actually haven't watched this replay yet, so there you go. Bit on the fly. So yeah, keep sending your replays in as well. I'll try and get back on top of them as I get a bit better, but when you're sick, you generally don't feel like going through and analysing a bunch of stuff and thinking. I've just been like sitting back watching streams all weekend, so yeah, there you go. So thanks for guys tuning in, and see you next time.